Hello, you're welcome back to your number one agri channel. Kosmos Innovation Center, KIC, invest in young entrepreneurs and small business who have big ideas and want to see their country grow. So as part of the program, they allow the youth to go out for market research and come up with ideas, identify problems on this field, and come up with big ideas to solve and develop the country. So today we visited a research institute. Follow me, let's learn more of what they do here and the problems that we can identify and solve.
We have Mrs. Ajololo. She is the unit head, and she's assisted by Nobori Matthew Misose and then Kingsley. So they will take you through briefly the ingredients we use for compounding feed for various livestock we have here. And then from here we'll move to the piggery unit.
I would say this is the engine room of the farm. Because without food, without feed, we cannot raise any animal feed. And we have a lot of livestock. We have sheep and goats, we have cattle, pigs, then we have poultry. So we have broilers, we have layers. And so we prepare the feed here for all these animals I've just mentioned. And so we have different rations. When you take like poultry and you take broilers, we have starter mash, then we have the finisher mash. Then when you come to layers, then we have the starter, we have grower, and we have finisher. The same thing applies to the pigs. And so we prepare all the feed here for these animals. I would want Matthew here to continue with all the feed ingredients and then the kind of ration, how we go about it. Okay, so kindly pay attention.
Thank you. Once again, welcome to Livestock Feed Meal. This morning we are just to perform a simple assignment. I learned you are agribusiness students. Is that correct?
Yes.
Agritech. Agritech. Please let me have the formula. Agritech. Oh, okay. Thanks for the correction. Agritech. So before you talk about feed, it comes with a lot of components. Okay. So feed, as said by Madam Ajololo, is the most important thing that all the animals depends on for their survival. Therefore, they need the feed for their growth, the energy, and the likes. And the feed is compounded by using so many ingredients that are put together. These ingredients come with the 6 classes of nutrients that we all depend on. Okay, so we talk about the energy, which is the carbohydrate. We talk about the protein, which is the growth and then tissue building and the likes. Then we talk about minerals here. We talk about vitamin, okay, and the likes. As we all know, the 6 classes of nutrients. So we take them one after the other, putting all of them together, then we come out with what we call the feed. Are you okay? Now, so let's look at some of the ingredients. But before the feed comes out, it comes with a formula, with the various category of animals that takes that particular feed. And as she indicated, we have stages at which these animals consume the feed we prepare. It depends on which animal is taking this particular feed. Okay, so as indicated, with the poultry, they have their own formulation. With the livestock, they have their formulation. The livestock, when you come, you have the ruminants and then the monogastrics. Okay, all right. So with the formulation, a formula comes indicating which proportion of these ingredients is supposed to be used to come out with the feed. So this is the formula in my hands here. There are many and you can't see it. But it comes this way. The carbohydrate, which we all know that with carbohydrate, It's about what? Maize, cassava, plantain, and the likes. But with the livestock, we look at what is available and accessible. And maize is the common one, isn't it? You can use rice, you can use the grains such as the millet, sorghum, and the likes. But all these things, can you get it easy? And is it cheap? That is what you look at, okay? So here mostly we use yellow maize. Do we have white maize here? Okay, everybody know white maize. So we use yellow maize and then white maize. They are all for energy. But the yellow maize has something unique from the white one. When you are dealing with layers, it will be ideal to use the yellow maize. The reason being that the yellow maize has some pigmentation. You know, when you are eating your egg, see the color, the yolk. It's yellowish, isn't it? Now, in the absence of using the maize, then you will have to color the yolk so that it will attract people to enjoy the yolk, or even after breaking the egg, when you break the egg and the yolk is pale, some assumption is that it's not good, isn't it? Yeah. So we use what we call colorful yellow. You have some? No. Because of the yellow maize, it's very expensive, the colorful yellow, but that will color your yolk and give you that attractive color. So the yellow maize will do that work for you. You see the advantage over the white maize.
Yeah.
Aside that, the yellow maize has more protein compared to the white maize, and it has other vitamins, okay? All right. So those are the carbohydrate, but as I indicated, many sources of carbohydrate can be used, okay? All right, then let's look at the protein. With the protein too, we have animal source and then plant source. With the plant sources, there are also many. Beans, you can name all the leguminous crops, but we center on the soya. That one, after extracting the oil, you have a byproduct called the soybean meal, which is this one. Okay, now this one has protein, and that is the major source of protein for the feed. The maize has protein, but it's less. Are you okay? Then we have copra cake. You don't have it now, or you have some. Copra cake is obtained from coconuts. The food inside, after you've broken the coconuts, they have food inside. When it's properly matured, they extract oil from it. You know coconut oil. After extracting that oil, then you have the cake. And this cake is also proteinaceous for animal feed. All right. We have palm kernel cake. There are so many sources of them. But as to how you can access it and the availability of it will inform you which choice of ingredients to use. Are you okay? Let's look at feed bran. You know, this contribute roughage to the feed for easy bowels. Human beings, they say eat fruits, isn't it? Yeah. So this is the fruits for the animals too. So it helps to bulk the feed. Are you okay? Then it also contains some amount of protein in a certain quantity. All right. So it's one of the ingredients. Let's see. We have oyster shell. It's a mineral. Have you seen this before? Yeah. So this one is being grinded, and you have the powder. And this will serve as calcium, okay, for strong bones, and you know what calcium does in the body. So that is that one too. Then we have common salt. You think we are the only people eating salt? Animal also enjoy salt. It is a mineral. They also give them taste. Okay, and you know this contains iodine, and it all helps in the growth and performance of these particular animals. So we have trace minerals that are also used in the feed. You've heard about methionine, you've heard about lysine, and the likes. So we have methionine here. It's very important. We all enjoy methionine. Do you know that? The various food we eat, the leaves, the vegetables. I learned there's methionine in cassava leaf. Most of you don't know. Okay. So the food we eat, we have all these things. But these animals, you lock them in there. You have to provide them with all these minor or micronutrients for them to grow and survive the environment. Which one is it? Lysine. So we also have lysine here. Now these micronutrients, methionine and lysine, pigs can have this without this. Then the broilers or the layers can have this with little of this, but they complement each other. So we use the two. This enhances growth and performance. Okay. Then we have toxin binder. This reduces toxicity or eliminate it if possible from the feed. You know, some of the feed ingredients, where it is sourced from and others, they can have some contamination of toxins, especially the maize. So when you put the toxin binder, check this toxicity. Are you okay? All right. So this is layer premix. Now anything that is said to be premix contains one mineral or more, isn't it? So this layer premix has a lot of vitamins that if you want to segregate them one after the other, it means the whole room will be full. So they put them together as a premix. And it performs various functions. The vitamins like vitamin A, B, C, and the likes. So all of them together. One is for the broilers for its survival, and the other one is for layers. So we have broiler premix, we have layer premix. Which one is layer premix? So these are the ingredients. When you put them together, then they become what we call feed. You now have what is a balanced diet. Is that okay? All right. So that is how a feed comes to be. So when you see a feed, you say broiler starter, it contains proportions of these ingredients. They use the same ingredients in different proportions. Are we okay? Normal corn mill machine, as he's just talking about, there are ingredients that you are supposed to mill that maize to, so that the birds can eat it. So if you know that ingredient or particles, you just send your maize to the mill, depending on what quantity you are producing. Maybe you are doing quarter ton, half ton, 1 bag, 2 bags. In large quantity, then it means you need an industrial machine. Are you okay? But in smaller quantities like 1 bag, 2 bags, quarter ton, half ton, 1 ton, you can mix it on the floor as it's talking about. So here we use this machine. This is a hammer mill. This is also a hammer mill. This one is faster than the corn mill machine. This one, for instance, if I put 50 kg bag of maize here, within 2 minutes, it's milled. But that same 50 kg with the mechanical, it will take you like half an hour to 45 minutes. Okay? So having milled it using these machines, then we move on to mix it using this machine. which we call the mixer. Okay, this vertical mixer and this horizontal mixer, this just half ton capacity, and this one is 2.5 ton capacity, which means 1,200 kilograms of feed that you obtain from that particular one. But before you do all these things and come out with the feed, as he was asking, you need to scale them because we are taking everything in proportions, and your feed should be 1,000 kg when we are talking about a ton. So you can start produce any quantity you want, either less or more, by adding or subtracting. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. If there's any questions.
Thank you so much for watching, and for business enquiries, their details will be left in the description box. Do well to hit on the subscription button to join the lovely team. Everything Agric, yes, the best Agric channel. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up, leave a comment at the comment section. Let's be interactive. Let's discuss whatever your question is, what you don't understand. And then see you in my next video. Until then, bye bye.